dark matter is. Dark matter is a source of gravity about which we know nothing.
Dark matter surrounds the Milky Way galaxy. The galaxy would have spun out of control and the Earth would be flung into outer space.
The 20th century ended without us knowing the composition of 90% of the matter in the universe.
We don't know what 85% of the gravity. That's a strictly accurate statement.
There's a Nobel Prize out there waiting for that person who could figure out what dark matter is.
Dark matter. What exactly is meant by dark matter? Is it black? Is it dark, but has a different color? Where is it? How can we see it? If you have these questions in your mind, then make sure to watch the video till the end to get those answers. The mystery of dark matter will be revealed soon because you are here on my channel to know the unknown. But first, let us understand what matter is. According to Wikipedia, anything that has mass and volume and occupies space is called matter. Dark matter is not opposite of matter. Instead, antimatter is. But what is antimatter? As I mentioned before, antimatter is like the opposite of regular matter. An electron has a counterpart called a positron, and a proton has an antiproton. When matter and antimatter collide, they release energy in the form of gamma radiation. The same gamma radiation that turned Bruce Banner into the Hulk. When scientists started thinking about the structure of the universe, they wondered why it has a particular structure. They began to understand that there must be something else besides normal matter, because the gravity of normal matter alone is not strong enough to form and hold galaxies and complex structures together. Theories about galaxies and observations of galaxies were not matching exactly until a constant had to be added to those calculations to balance them out. The calculations were balanced only if a constant was added, meaning this constant had its own significance, but no one knew what it was. So the concept of dark matter originated. According to scientists, our universe is composed of 4.9% normal matter, 26.8% dark matter, and 68.3% dark energy. Wait a minute. What is dark energy now? I'll explain that in an upcoming video. Dark matter has the following properties. It is invisible. It doesn't interact with any other matter. Even photons, light, can easily pass through it as if it's nothing. We can experience its mass. Given these properties, a question arises. Does dark matter really exist? Yes, it does. This is not just my answer, but also the conclusion of the famous Japanese scientist Michio Kaku. For the first time in the history of science, a scientist named Fritz Zwicky published a theory on dark matter in the 1930s. It has been a mystery since then. Zwicky concluded that there must be a large amount of unseen mass, which he called dunkelmaterie, dark matter, providing the necessary gravitational pull to hold clusters together. To prove his theory, two scientists, Vera Rubin and Ford, in the 1960s and 1970s respectively, found that stars were revolving faster in galaxies than expected, which means there is something inside these galaxies, providing the stars with more speed while keeping the structure of the galaxies intact. In fact, astrophysicist Neil deGrasse Tyson commented in an interview that the origin of 85% of the gravity in the observable universe is still unknown. Dark matter may be the reason for this. He actually suggests using the term dark gravity instead of dark matter. Did you remember the constant that was balancing out the calculations I mentioned earlier. Scientists termed it the dark matter constant. The speed of galaxy clusters, the structural integrity of spiral galaxies, and the dark matter halo around galaxies all make sense only when the dark matter constant is added to the computational equations. All these point towards the existence of dark matter. Now, what is the meaning of dark in the dark matter? It's called dark because of its unsolved mystery. At one point, scientists were very close to discover dark matter. Under the mountains of Italy, scientists used detectors named DAMA and LIBRA for 20 years to record periodic signals with unique patterns. But what was the reason behind these strange periodic signals? According to some scientists, our universe exists inside a dark matter bubble. However, scientists are still unable to fully understand the authenticity of these strange signals. They are not yet sure that these signals are caused by dark matter. The reason to solve the mystery of dark matter is still ongoing.
Here's the big question. What is it? There's a Nobel Prize out there waiting for that person who could figure out what dark matter is.